Today we are starting on page 32. At the top of 32 there's a paragraph that talks about sequencing rock records, and then we're going to get into this investigation. So read this paragraph on page 32, and then I have assigned the investigation online. So this is all about gaps in the rock record. So you will be analyzing the photos. You're going to look at how the arrows point between different rocks, and how would you describe the rock below the arrow versus the rock above. And then in each box you're going to write your descriptions. And then read number 2. Here you're going to, this talks about unconformities. Now if you need to, you can open the glossary here. So you can open it up. It tells you that an unconformity is a surface where rock is eroded away, producing a break or gap in the rock record. So the arrows on the images actually show unconformities. And there are 3 types of unconformities, and you're going to try to identify which photo from the previous page that this unconformity described. So if we look at this first one, horizontal layers of sedimentary rock are deformed during mountain building or other geologic events. They're usually uplifted and tilted. During this process, the layers are exposed to weathering and erosion. If horizontal layers of sedimentary rock are later laid down on top of the tilted eroded layers, the resulting unconformity is called an angular unconformity. So you will go back up here. You're going to find the angular unconformity, and then you're going to hit this drop down box. Was it A, B, or C? So you're going to do this, and then we'll go to next, and then you'll see there's another one, number 2, and then go to next, and then number 3. Now you'll go to the assignment investigation. It's a match, and you can see the name here. And we're looking at how we can fill gaps in the rock record. And what geologists do is match rock layers or fossils from separate locations. This is helpful when unconformities occur. So you're going to try to match layers of rock. So go to 2. And you're going to, you're going to look here, and then it asks which rock layers have matching rock types in the 2 sequences. Draw a line. So here you have tools. You can actually draw a line here. So you're going to draw a line there between the layers that match. Okay, so you can see the first one is done here. So you can see there's a line at the top and the bottom. Those match. And then you will do the next one that matches. And then the next one that matches. Now, do they all match? Not necessarily. If you look at this side, there's layers that are not on this side. So make sure that you're only lining up the ones that match. Then it's going to ask you which principle of relative age dating did you use when correlating the rock layers. You're going to have to go back into lesson 1 and look at the principles for that and give the answer. Then the oldest rock layer has been labeled 1. You're going to go back to the rock layers and assign ages to the remaining layers. And again, which geologic principle from lesson 1 did you use to determine this? Now, you're going to look at these formations from different continents. Do any of the rock layers match based on their rock type? And you're going to tell me yes or no, why or why not. Then we're going to look at the fossil record. So which fossils match in the 2 rock formations? Draw lines connecting the layers that have matching fossils. You notice that the rock layers were missing from some of the rock sequences in the investigation. So what must have occurred? So you need to think about geologic processes that may take layers from the earth. So that is what we're doing today. Finally, what you're going to do is go here to explain the phenomenon, and you're going to fill in evidence B. Now, the information you need for evidence B will be on the page of top of page 35. I'm sorry, 34. So it's asking you, what evidence have we discovered to explain how major events help geology? What evidence have we discovered to explain how geologists fill in gaps in the rock record? If you look at the top of page 34, it shows you here how that happens. That is your evidence for A. If you have any questions, please email me. I will try to get those answers back to you. Make sure that you turn in these investigations when you complete them. But do not turn in and explain the phenomenon. That will not be due until the day of the quiz. Have a great day.